Naruto and Kurama, two powerful beings who changed the world of shinobi forever. In the hidden leaf village of Konohagakure, a young ninja named Naruto Uzumaki was about to experience something that would change him forever. As the nine-tailed fox Kurama attacked the village, the third Hokage Hirusen Sarutobi risked his life to protect the child, and when it seemed all hope was lost, he performed a forbidden jutsu that sealed half of Kurama's chakra within Naruto. This event marked the beginning of an unbreakable bond between human and monster that would later become an unstoppable power. Now, let's take a closer look at this incredible journey. Before we begin, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Also, be sure to stick around until the end, because there's going to be a lot of spoilers. So if you haven't watched the series yet, watch it before continuing to watch this video. The attack of the nine-tailed fox and the birth of a hero. The hidden leaf village was under attack by a powerful nine-tailed fox with immense power and destructive capabilities. The villagers were terrified and it seemed like the village would be destroyed in minutes. But suddenly, a mysterious ninja appeared. It was the third Hokage Hirusen Sarutobi, one of the most powerful ninjas in the hidden leaf village. He fought bravely against the nine-tailed fox, but it was clear that even he was struggling against such a powerful opponent. The situation became critical, and Sarutobi realized that he needed to do something drastic to protect the village and its inhabitants. Suddenly, he remembered an ancient jutsu that could seal the nine-tails chakra inside a living being, but the problem was that this technique required a large amount of chakra, and it was risky for anyone who tried to use it. However, Sarutobi had no other choice, and so he began performing hand seals and started reciting the incantation for the Reaper Death Seal. The technique required a lot of concentration and focus, but Sarutobi was determined to save his village. As he continued with the jutsu, the nine-tails chakra began to weaken, and it was finally possible to trap it inside a living being. But who could contain such a powerful force? At that moment, Sarutobi remembered the young Naruto Uzumaki, an orphan who had recently become a ninja. Sarutobi knew that Naruto was a kind and courageous boy, and he believed that he could become strong enough to control the nine-tails chakra. However, sealing the nine-tails chakra inside Naruto would also put him in great danger. Sarutobi approached the young ninja and explained the situation to him. He told Naruto that he would have to perform a jutsu that would save the village, but that it would also put Naruto's life in danger. Despite the risk, Naruto was determined to help his village and accepted the mission. With Naruto in place, Sarutobi began the final phase of the Reaper Death Seal, concentrating all his chakra into the young ninja. The nine-tails chakra began to flow into Naruto, and the process started. The young ninja screamed in pain, and his body began to change. His clothes were torn apart, revealing a new orange jumpsuit with black markings. His hair grew longer and turned blonde, and his eyes turned emerald green. In addition, new tails appeared on his body, giving him the appearance of a monstrous creature. Sarutobi quickly realized that Naruto was losing control and would soon go into a berserk state. So he used his last bit of strength to perform one last jutsu. He created a barrier around Naruto, separating him from the rest of the village and preventing him from causing any damage. With that, the third Hokage passed away and Naruto found himself alone in a forest clearing, sealed with the nine-tails chakra inside him. Over time, Naruto came to terms with having the nine tails inside him and learned how to control its powers. Together, they became an unstoppable force that would later change the course of history in the world of shinobi. Growing up with Kurama, after the death of the third Hokage, the Hidden Leaf Village held a funeral full of honors for the great leader. However, not everyone was respected. Naruto, who had been sealed with the nine tails inside him, was blamed for the destruction caused by the beast, and was seen as a monster rather than a hero. The villagers hated him and treated him badly, which made Naruto feel sad and angry. Despite the difficult childhood, Naruto never gave up and always believed in his dream of becoming Hokage, the highest position in the Hidden Leaf Village. To achieve his goal, he trained hard and studied everything related to being a ninja. His hard work paid off and he became a talented ninja, skilled in all 5 basic natures of chakra, and adept at taijutsu, genjutsu, and ninjutsu. But what really made Naruto stand out was his determination and willpower. No matter how difficult the mission or how powerful the enemy, Naruto never backed down from a challenge. With his perseverance, he managed to overcome any obstacle and always stood up for those he considered important. Throughout his journey as a ninja, Naruto met many friends who supported him and helped him on his journey. One of them was Jiraiya, a legendary ninja and mentor of Naruto, who taught him many techniques and secrets of the ninja world. Jiraiya also helped Naruto control the Nine Tails chakra that was inside him and taught him how to use it in battle. Under Jiraiya's guidance, Naruto developed powerful techniques that combined his own chakra with the chakra of the Nine Tails, such as the Rasengan, a powerful ball of chakra that could destroy entire mountains. Naruto also mastered the Shadow Clone Jutsu, allowing him to create multiple clones of himself that could fight alongside him and learn new techniques faster. As Naruto grew older, he faced increasingly difficult challenges that tested his strength and resolve. However, he never gave up and always fought for what he believed in: justice, peace, and friendship. Facing Obito and Madara, when Obito revealed his plan to use the infinite Tsukuyomi to plunge the entire shinobi world into a dreamlike state, Naruto, along with his friends and allies, was determined to stop him. During the battle against Obito and Madara, Naruto showed incredible strength and determination. Using all the techniques he had learned throughout his journey to protect the ninja world, he used the Rasengan and the Shadow Clone Jutsu to devastating effect, as well as the power of the Six Paths Sage mode, which he had obtained after training with the Sage of Six Paths. However, despite Naruto's efforts, Obito and Madara proved to be incredibly powerful opponents. Obito's Kamui allowed him to teleport and cast powerful attacks from another dimension, while Madara's mastery of wood style and his ability to absorb attacks made him nearly invincible. But Naruto wasn't giving up. He continued to fight alongside his friends and allies, refusing to back down in the face of danger. With the help of his allies, Naruto was able to defeat Obito and bring him back to the side of good. However, Madara proved to be a much more difficult challenge. The battle against Madara raged for days, with both sides suffering heavy losses. Naruto and his allies were exhausted and desperate, but they refused to give up. Finally, Naruto remembered the words of his teacher, Jiraiya, who had told him that true strength comes from the bonds of friendship and camaraderie. With renewed determination, Naruto called upon all his friends and allies to help him in the battle. And what followed was an epic clash between Naruto and Madara. Both unleashed their full power in an all-out attack that shook the very foundations of the ninja world. In the end, it was Naruto who emerged victorious, defeating Madara and saving the ninja world from destruction. But the victory came at a great cost. Naruto was seriously injured and it seemed he might not survive. However, thanks to the support of his friends and allies, he was able to recover and return to his daily life as a hero of the Hidden Leaf Village, becoming the 7th Hokage. After the 4th Great Ninja War, Naruto returned to the Hidden Leaf Village as a hero. He had proven his strength and determination to protect his friends, his village, and the entire ninja world. But now he had to face a new challenge, becoming the 7th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. Being Hokage is the highest position of honor and responsibility in the village. It means being a symbol of peace and strength for the people and representing the village in dealings with other nations. But Naruto was still the same mischievous and determined ninja he had always been. He didn't want to change who he was to fit the role of Hokage. However, Naruto knew that he had to grow and mature to meet the expectations of his village and his friends. With the support of his wife, Hinata Hyuga, and his son Boruto, Naruto began his new mission as Hokage. He worked tirelessly to improve the lives of his people, solving problems and making the village a better place for everyone. But he also continued to train and hone his skills as a ninja, always being prepared to defend his village and the ninja world from any threat that might arise. Naruto's story serves as an example of how anyone can achieve their dreams through hard work, determination, and friendship. He went from being an ostracized and underestimated ninja to becoming the most powerful and respected ninja in the world. But more importantly, he remained true to himself throughout his journey, never forgetting his roots or the people who supported him along the way. Conclusion: the relationship between Naruto and Kurama is one of the most iconic in anime history. Their bond is unbreakable, and together they form an unstoppable force. When Naruto was just a young ninja, he was seen as a monster by the villagers because of the 9 tails inside him, but Naruto didn't let that define him. Instead, he embraced the power of the 9 tails and used it to become one of the strongest ninjas in history. The 9 tails gave Naruto the strength and power to defeat some of the most powerful enemies. but it also taught him valuable lessons about friendship, determination, and the importance of never giving up. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.